You've got soap and sanitizer at every station. Don't forget the hand cream. O'Keeffe's Working Hands is the essential last step after constant washing. Heal dry skin fast and keep your crew comfortable through every shift. Visit o'keeffescompany.com/restaurant daily and use code NRN for 15% off your first order.
No, Chipotle is not raising prices because it's seeing an uptick in higher income consumers. Wonder is making its first restaurant acquisition, and Jack in the Box is accusing an activist investor of volatile behavior. Hello, and welcome to Restaurant Daily, your daily dose of the most important news in the industry from the editors of Restaurant Business and Nation's Restaurant News. I'm NRN Managing Editor Leanne Zinsmeister.
And I'm RB Managing Editor Heather Lally. No, Chipotle is not raising prices because it's seeing an uptick in higher income consumers. The rumor has been picked up by some news organizations and has gone viral on social media following remarks from CEO Scott Boatwright during the chain's most recent earnings call that more than 60% of consumers are from households earning $100,000 and above. His comments were followed later on the call by CFO Adam Reimer, who noted that the chain will likely raise prices 1% to 2% this year to help navigate higher food costs, including beef. The rumor illustrates the challenges of earning trust in an inflationary environment.
Wonder is buying a restaurant. The food hall delivery company acquired Blue Ribbon Fried Chicken, a one-unit fast casual in New York City. Wonder will keep the restaurant open while also scaling Blue Ribbon across its network of delivery-centric food halls. It's Wonder's first restaurant acquisition, and it will not be its last. The company is shopping for more restaurants, including regional and even national chains, as it looks to accelerate its growth.
Jack in the Box is accusing activist investor Sardar Biglari of demonstrating, quote, volatile behavior. In a letter sent to shareholders today, the company doubled down on its support for the board's re-election during the upcoming shareholders meeting, including Chair David Goebel, whom Biglari has targeted for removal. The response follows another letter sent to shareholders last week, but includes much stronger language accusing Biglari of being inconsistent, unconstructive, and, quote, creating a pattern of volatile and at times abusive behavior, end quote. Jack in the Box said Biglari reacted with, quote, extreme anger upon the board's rejection of his request to join and threatened that his proxy fight would, quote, get bloody.
Dutch Bros is expanding its CPG line. Almost a year after announcing its foray into the retail space, the drive-thru coffee chain's products will now be available more widely, including online through Amazon and at select Walmart, H-E-B, and Albertsons locations. The retail lineup includes single-serve ready-to-drink iced lattes, multi-serve ready-to-drink iced coffee and lattes, single-serve coffee pods, ground coffee, and creamers.
FAT Brands said that an effort to push out its CEO is a, quote, personal attack. The bankrupt owner of several fast food chains said that lenders' request that Andy Wiederhorn be suspended was an extreme response to a stock sale involving Twin Peaks. The company also said that the funds from the sale will only be used with court approval. The U.S. trustee also said that the ouster proposal was not warranted, though it called the allegation against Wiederhorn, quote, deeply troubling. Lenders last week asked a bankruptcy court to suspend the CEO over the unauthorized stock sale, which has again raised questions about his background and control he exerts over the company.
Restaurants are pushing the envelope with their Valentine's Day marketing this year. Red Lobster is partnering with Vaseline, Dave & Buster's is putting diamond rings in its human crane machine, and Longhorn Steakhouse is selling rings with real steak inside. The stunts come as restaurants are looking to not only drive traffic, but also grab attention, particularly on social media. And apparently, heart-shaped pizzas just don't cut it anymore.
Ziggy's Coffee recently expanded its food menu to support more day parts in response to changing consumer behaviors. The chain also added a food and drink pairing menu, which has generated near double-digit sales lifts, according to CEO Brandon Knudsen. Since the menu's expansion, Ziggy's has also experienced longer visit occasions and repeat engagement.
McDonald's has added Ford president and CEO James D. Farley Jr. to its board of directors effective immediately. He has 3 decades of experience, including various leadership positions at Ford, Toyota, and Lexus. His election brings the board's total to 12 members, half of whom have joined since 2022.
Heritage Restaurant Group is buying up historic and iconic restaurants in Rhode Island. The group was founded by Nick Shorch, who for decades was known as a king of real estate investment trusts, or REITs, owning properties for many restaurant chains over the years through companies like American Realty Capital Properties. But a scandal involving a $23 million accounting error brought a cascade of lawsuits, fraud charges, and questions about transparency, forcing Scorch to step down. Now he has started a new chapter with Heritage, which so far has acquired about 15 restaurants, as well as food truck concepts, seafood distribution companies, catering, and concessions. He says his goal is to preserve independent restaurants throughout Rhode Island to make them better. To read more, see restaurantbusinessonline.com.
Buffalo Wild Wings has enlisted musical artist T-Pain to promote its $19.99 meal deal. The ongoing Pick 6 for 2 promotion includes 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks starting at that price, and T-Pain stars in a new video and song titled Let's Go Buffalo Wild, a Pick 6 love song. That's actually part of a 6-song album that the sports bar chain has released called Table for 2, the Pick 6 love song album, in the run-up to Valentine's Day. Buffalo Wild Wings has hired a number of performers over the past year to promote this deal, including rapper and comedian Dave Lil Dicky Bird and TikTok musical persona Mr. Fantasy.
Wow. And that should do it for today's edition of Restaurant Daily. Get the latest restaurant news every weekday wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Heather Lally.
And I'm Leanne Zinsmeister. Have a great day.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Restaurant Daily. Rate us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and subscribe. You've got soap and sanitizer at every station. Don't forget the hand cream. O'Keeffe's Working Hands is the essential last step after constant washing. Heal dry skin fast and keep your crew comfortable through every shift. Visit o'keeffescompany.com/restaurantdaily and use code NRN for 15% off your first order.